Good evening and welcome to our final concert in McMorran. For those of you that were there Sunday, we have a beautiful performing arts center that we will be moving into next year. If you're wondering why we aren't there now, we still have work to do on it. They were working feverishly up to Sunday morning to let us have the open house, and then we still have to get trained on how to move everything and get the air conditioning working and all that stuff. So we still have a ways to go before we're in there, but next fall we will be in there. And I do want to take a minute to just thank Scott and everybody that's been at McMorran for graciously hosting us through the years on our concerts. This is the final concert of the year. This is kind of the culmination of things that we've been doing in the class. It's not everything we do in the class, but this just kind of spotlights a lot of things. On stage, we're going to start with the jazz band, but before we do, I ask that we turn off all the cell phones and all the pagers. If you have a young child that starts to get restless and disruptive, please take them out into the lobby. Don't be afraid to get up and leave. It will actually be less distracting than allowing the child to continue to cry. Please don't hoot and holler. You can read the etiquette in the back, but the kids have worked very hard for a long time to make this a special night. So we need your help to show your appreciation of the work that the kids have put in every day to make this a successful night. So just remember to cheer your child on appropriately. We're going to open up with a Count Basie tune called Basie Straight Ahead. It's going to feature Tyler Osborne on tenor sax. This next piece is also another Count Basie tune, written by Sammy Nesico. This is called Samantha, and it's going to feature Amanda Case over here. Traditionally, we've performed at least one or two Duke numbers a year. It's part of a Duke Ellington Society that's sponsored by Jazz at Lincoln Center, and Winter Marsalis, who's the director out there. It's a goal of his to get more jazz, and especially Duke Ellington, into the schools. We're going to continue with that tradition. This is a piece called Happy Go Lucky Local, and we've asked Mr. Herbert, the band teacher from Central Middle School, to come out and kind of assist in this piece. It's a great piece. I love listening to this piece. The kids love playing it. You're going to hear a lot of different things in here. It's meant to sound like a train. Duke Ellington, of course, in his years, when he was out and traveling, he would travel by trains. He owned his own car for his own band. And so these guys listened nonstop to the sound of the train as they went around. In addition to this piece, you're going to hear a lot of train noises. And the opening section is going to have kind of whale-like solos. You can kind of imagine a deep southern church in the middle of the service, kind of a whale type thing going on. Those will be done by the saxophone. That's a neat piece about happy-go-lucky local. Jazz Band has one more piece for you. If you've heard the Jazz Band, you probably have heard this piece at one point or another. It's one that we've done for a long time. It's called Birdland, and it's going to feature Richie Wisniewski on alto sax.
take a brief pause as we get set up for concert payment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken Kraft, Director of Public Relations and Fine Arts for the school district, and it is my pleasure to once again announce for the Port Huron High School Band Program. As we continue our program, please welcome the Cadet Band, now on stage. Their first number, Creed, is a statement of belief. This piece, while not literally programmatic, seeks to convey a sense of affirmation and trust, those ideals considered to be the basis of humanity. The result is music that is descriptive and atmospheric, conjuring a variety of moods ranging from reflection to exaltation. The Cadet Band opens tonight with William Himes' Creed. In February of 1994, Stan Pethel was commissioned to write a piece for the symphonic band of the 9th District of the Georgia Music Educators Association in memory of a fellow music teacher, John Hasty. Encomium, which means tribute, was the result of that commission. The piece was premiered by the 9th District Honors Band in the spring of 1994 and included 2 of Hasty's sons performing in the group. Our next number, Encomium. There will now be a slight pause as we change performance groups. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the symphonic band members to the stage. The symphonic band will open their portion of tonight's concert with a festival prelude by Alfred Reed.
This next piece is kind of a special treat. I've been blessed for the last 4 years to have a great student in the program, many great students. But Richie Wisniewski is one of the most talented students that I've had the privilege of having in the program. And we're going to feature him on a piece of music that I was fortunate enough when I was his age in high school to play. So it's kind of one of those ironic twists for me. The first time I played this piece, I was doing Richie's role as a soloist, and now it's my pleasure to bring out Richie as the soloist for Sammy Nesco's Persuasion.
Variations on Scarborough Fair by Calvin Custer has quickly become part of the standard wind band repertoire. Included in our performance will be solos by Ashley Bowden, Nick Wood, and Art Harris. At this point, we will take a brief pause while we prepare to introduce the seniors of the 2004-2005 band program. To introduce the officers of the band, and then they will introduce the other seniors of the Port Huron High School band program. First, Junior Drum Major Carly Bates and Assistant Drum Major Katie Bruns, escorted by Senior Drum Major Richard Wisniewski. Katie plans to attend SC4 for 2 years, then hopes to transfer to Michigan State University to major in veterinary medicine and minor in either dance or music. She is traveling to Germany this August to participate in World Youth Day. Richard will be attending Central Michigan University this fall to pursue a career in music. He would like to thank his parents, Fred and Cindy, and his friends for all of their support. Secretary Kimberly Atkinson, escorted by President Matthew Fogel. Kim will be attending Western Michigan University in the fall. She will be majoring in fashion with a minor in communications. Matt plans to attend Saginaw Valley State University in the fall, where he will major in chemistry. He then plans to attend dental school with hopes of becoming an orthodontist. Vice President Annalee Smith, escorted by historian Justin Coleman. Annalee plans to attend Anderson University in the fall to major in music business and minor in vocal performance. Justin will be attending Adrian College this fall. While there, he will play football, run track, and play in the Adrian College band. He plans to major in exercise science and minor in business in hopes to one day own his own fitness center. Librarians Rachel Gratton and Rebecca Frazier, escorted by Public Relations and Uniforms Officer Kyle Gamble. Rachel plans on attending Ferris State University in the fall to major in nuclear medicine technology and applied biology. Upon graduation, she would like to do research for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Rebecca plans to attend SC4 for 2 years, then transfer to Saginaw Valley State University to pursue a degree in elementary education. Kyle will attend Iowa Western Community College in the fall for 1 year, and then he plans to transfer to Saginaw Valley State University to obtain a degree in education with a minor in business. Kyle would one day like to teach physical education and coach at Port Huron High. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the officers of the Big Red Marching Machine 2004. And now the officers will announce the rest of the seniors of the Port Huron High School band program.
Amanda Raines, escorted by Tim Overton. Amanda plans on having a fun summer and will be attending Baker College in the fall to study graphic communications. Tim plans to attend SC4 in the fall, and after working at Cedar Point this summer, he then hopes to transfer to U of M Flint to obtain a degree in education.
Andrea Everhart, escorted by Michael Lewis. Andrea plans to attend Calvin College to study either medical research or photography and design. Mike plans to attend Wyotech University in Pennsylvania to pursue his goal to become an auto body technician.
Yvonne Stickler, escorted by Keith Newton. Yvonne plans to attend Cosmetology College in the fall, then plans to go to SC4 for 2 years, then transfer to Lansing Police Academy in hopes to become a police officer. Keith plans to pursue further music education and to see the world.
Adrian Glenn, escorted by Joseph Thelmus. Adrian will be attending SC4 this fall for 2 years, then hopes to transfer to either Wayne State University or Ohio State University to major in social work. Joseph will be taking time in the fall to move back to Ohio, then will begin classes in the spring at Columbus State University in the field of jazz and art education. He would like to become an assistant high school band director and a jazz music teacher.
Amanda Case, escorted by Brian House. Amanda will attend Taylor University to obtain a bachelor's degree in psychology, then plans on furthering her education by receiving a doctorate in counseling. She hopes to be a family counselor and speak at conferences worldwide. Brian plans to attend SC4 for 2 years, then transfer to Ferris State University to major in pharmaceutical medicine.
Bonnie Zarati, escorted by Sean Miller. Bonnie plans on attending SC4 this fall, then transferring to Central Michigan University to major in secondary education and minor in communications. She hopes to one day move to New York as an aspiring tap dancer.
Sarah Landshut, escorted by Frank Broder. Sarah plans to attend SC4 for 2 years, then transfer to either Saginaw Valley State University or Central Michigan University. Frank plans on attending a community college for 2 years, then transferring to a university to study philosophy and metaphysics.
Anna Elizabeth Moss, escorted by Justin DeMars. Anna Elizabeth plans on attending SC4 in the spring. She is currently undecided on what she would like to study or become. Justin plans on attending Central Michigan University in the fall to major in music. He hopes to someday play professionally or teach.
Natalie Lawrence and Jacqueline Courier, escorted by Nick Wood. Natalie plans on attending Spring Arbor University to major in something related to counseling. Upon graduation, she hopes to work in either middle school or high school. Jacqueline plans on attending SC4 and would like to transfer to an undecided university to major in psychology. Nick plans to study web design at Baker College this fall and hopes to someday own a web design business. Aaron Shoddy, escorted by Ben Crackle. Aaron plans to attend Saginaw Valley State University in the fall to pursue a bachelor's degree in accounting and possibly continue her education by receiving a master's degree in library science. Ben plans on attending SC4 in the fall, then transferring to Bethel College the following year to receive a bachelor's degree in clarinet performance and music education.
Amy Hudson, escorted by Anthony Horton. Amy plans on attending SC4 to continue her education in music, and then hopes to transfer to a university to obtain a degree. Anthony plans on attending SC4, then transferring to an undecided university, where he will major in special education. These are your seniors for the class of '05. Please feel free to take pictures.
Next, we will read the names of the Port Huron High School Wind Ensemble of 2005.
Tiffany Herring, escorted by Alan Luttrell.
Lauren DeVoe and Tiffany Mikowski, escorted by Tom Felix.
Rachel Smith and Colleen Hudson, escorted by Brad Prokoska.
Aubrey Dixon and Ashley Thronset, escorted by Kevin Bullock.
Shelby Wood, escorted by Ron Lowe.
Tiffany Hunter and Katie Crane, escorted by William Budinger. Krista Falk and Michelle Goline, escorted by Dan Williams.
Kristen Shirky and Brianna Chapman, escorted by Tyler Osborne.
Elise Soulier, escorted by Andy Hart.
Sarah Cook and Rachel Geeky, escorted by Matt Shaw. This is the 2005 Wind Ensemble. Please feel free to take pictures at this time.
Okay. Next, we'll read the names of the Port Huron High School Symphonic Band 2005. Ashley Bowden and Haley Johnson, escorted by D'Artagnan Stevens.
Katie May, escorted by Justin Sikowski.
Sam McLaren and Jenny Bradfield, escorted by Jordan Rock.
Taylor Carpenter and Sam Wedby, escorted by Bill Ball.
Sarah LaRue and Nicole Hiscock, escorted by James Senick. Michelle Malin and Jenny Dickinson, escorted by Jeff Daly.
Caitlin Morris and Marshall Williams, escorted by Kevin Kosnitsky.
Brain Maxwell and Cassie Rankin, escorted by Alex Meyer.
Audrey Visca, escorted by Adam Mullen.
Abby Bates and Aaron Jones, escorted by Nathan James.
Stephanie Pence and Ashley Smith, escorted by Josh Hoffman.
Andrea Myron and Daryl Chisholm, escorted by Kevin Shirkey.
Katie Hatfield and Amber Hunter, escorted by Adam Kinney.
Danny Condino and Christina Senek, escorted by Dylan Jones. Trisha Grattan, escorted by Cody Tippey.
Caitlin Hunger and Mackenzie Bade, escorted by Matt Netter.
Bobby Marks and Miranda Post, escorted by Garrett Veal.
Stephanie Gwyndon and China Lincoln, escorted by Arthur Harris. This is the 2005 Symphonic Band. Please feel free to take pictures at this time.
Please welcome to the stage our final group for this evening, the Wind Ensemble. To open their portion of the concert, the Wind Ensemble will be playing the Second Suite by Gustav Holst. Written in 1911, this piece is one of the cornerstones of the modern wind band repertoire. Unlike Holst's first suite, this suite is an arrangement of folk songs. The suite is in 4 movements, and we politely remind the audience to please refrain from applauding between the movements. Thank you. Tonight, the Wind Ensemble presents the world premiere of Richard Wisniewski's first piece for wind band. This piece is based on Vincent van Gogh's painting, The Starry Night. The Wind Ensemble proudly welcomes Richard to the podium to conduct the premiere, while Mr. Griffith takes his empty spot in the saxophone section. We are pleased to present Mr. Richard Wisniewski's first piece. Ladies and gentlemen, the next time you hear "The Night the Stars Gleamed Gold," remember you were in the first audience to ever hear it. Let's give them one more round.
Good evening. There are many people throughout the years who helped the band, and tonight we would like to honor one group of them, the Band Boosters. There are 4 of you who I would like to bring up here, please. Mrs. Atkinson, Mr. Bates, Mrs. Schottel, and Mrs. Obertine. If you could please stand. This is actually Mrs. Atkinson's last year as Band Booster President, and you will all miss her very much, especially me. So, thank you very much.
Mr. Bates, you can come back up, please. Sorry about that. I'd now like to take this time to thank Mr. Griffith for all the work that he's done for the band. I don't think a lot of people realize how much hard work and extra time he puts into this program, and it doesn't go unnoticed because we really appreciate it, Mr. Griffith. And as a sign of that, we'd like to present you with this present. We thought you might like this for your new house.
It's always a treat to come to school every morning. Even along with the students, I think 7 o'clock is pretty early, that's why I don't get there at 7. But it's a blast to come into school. There's so many of you that are sitting out in the audience that give up time and you give up money to buy pizza kits and fruit and Jimmy Custard frozen cakes and donate cars and everything else. You know, I can't say enough. The amount of support that we get from all of you, from the administration, Mr. Crash, Mrs. his third night in a row that he's been out and about. And everybody just gives of themselves for this program. And I can't thank all of you enough for that. And I'd be in big trouble if I don't give one more plug. Blue Water Grass. If you haven't heard of it, it's June 29th. Some of us are very involved in it. It's a great event. The proceeds benefit us in Northern. We work together to bring it in. Tickets are available at the Music Center. It'd be great if all of us that are in here now come out. It's a great show. You get to see a different set of kids. But again, thank you to all the parents that make this work. Thank you to all the students that put in the time to play this well and make it fun in class. Thank you.
And now we will conclude tonight's concert with a popular encore, Funiculi Funicula. With the exception of a single opera produced in his 30th year, Luigi Denza's entire career as a composer was devoted to songs, of which he wrote over 500. Of this vast output, however, he is destined always to be remembered for Funiculi Funicula, a Neapolitan ditty written to commemorate the opening of the new funicular railway in 1880. As many people commented after our last performance of this piece, by the way, Porter High School's brand new Performing Arts Center auditorium, this piece could also be called the Olive Garden theme song. Ladies and gentlemen, Funiculi Funicula. Continued support of the fine arts programs in the Portland Area School District. Have a safe trip home. Good night.